Ichor farming is one of the easier things in this game, I think, to do. People seem to think that farming Ichor is like really difficult and super time consuming, but I think it's actually quite easy. So my first tip, your toon matters a lot. Obviously, if you want the most Ichor possible, you're gonna want to be an extractor of some kind, but keep in mind that playing in an extractor with an active ability will give you more Ichor due to you getting 5 per ability, or, well, 5 every floor. You get 5 Ichor for your first ability. So pick an extractor that has an active ability. I know a lot of people probably don't have toons with that, but, you know, you could pick, like, Connie, Shillwork, you could play Brightney. Brightney's really good for, I mean, her ability's only usable in blackouts, though, but I still think she's good. V, but most people probably don't have V. I would be kind of shocked. Tisha works as an extractor if you have magnifying glass. Not the best, but it works. Those are just a couple. Glisten's very good as well. Shelly, you know, there's just all kinds of characters, but in the end, it doesn't matter that much. It's only 5 Ichor per floor, but just pick a decent extractor. So here I'll pick, like, what's an extractor people would probably be using. I don't want to play V because that doesn't feel very fair because people don't have V. I would play like Glisten. I think he's really easy to get for the most part. But my next tip is you're probably going to want to do solos. So keep in mind that Glisten's ability can't be used in solos. If you want the most Ichor possible, you should do a solo for sure. Like solos, you're going to be extracting every machine. Maybe GG. I think GG is actually really good because you will use your ability. So you want a toon with active ability, and you want a solo or duo, but have your teammate distracting, so you can get all the Ichor from it. For your trinkets, always if you want Ichor, use extraction trinkets. So use like mag or impart. You could also use V-mote, but you might not have that if you need Ichor. But it still works. I would just recommend Magpart. It's the best extraction trinkets by far, especially on a high skill check toon like GG. So at the start of the floor, use your ability. You can see I get 5 Ichor for using it, which is very good for farming Ichor. You're gonna want to be using your ability as much as possible, but of course you only get 5 Ichor for your first, high scraps, for your first usage on a floor. And you can see right here, every machine gives you 5 Ichor as well, so just for one floor, when you have 4 machines, you're going to be getting 20 Ichor, and that's not including your active, so your active will give you another 5, so you'll get 25, and then there's 2 capsules per twisted on the floor, so you can get 8 Ichor if you pick up all of them. Picking up capsules is actually a really good way to get Ichor. I recommend doing it. So just like that, you can make 34 Ichor per floor, and that's to start out. So as long as you have good solo survivability, you should be able to get a good amount of Ichor pretty fast. I would also recommend buying any potentially good extraction items, so, you know, instructions. Anything to extract faster will help you get more Ichor in the long run. I got lucky and I gambled a medkit immediately, and I have an extraction key, so I'd say Gigi's probably really good for Ichor farming. She has good extraction because of her skill check, so if you're using mag, you don't even need part really, just magnifying glass, you'll be able to do good. But yeah, immediately pick up capsules for the Ichor. It's just, I know it's only 2 Ichor, but it really builds up after a while. At floor 8, you start to get 5 machines, which means you get 25 Ichor per floor. So that in solos, it very slowly inches up. So for every machine, of course, you're going to get 5 more Ichor. And then for every twisted, you're going to get 4 more. If you pick up all the capsules, that is. So, you know, it's pretty easy to rack up a lot of Ichor. Just for this video, I'm really not going to go that far. I'll go to floor 10 and I'll show you the Ichor I made, but keep in mind that you'll make more Ichor the further you go, which is kind of obvious, but like it'll kind of exponentially scale. You'll get more. floors. 10 floors complete, completely solo as GG. I picked up every capsule I could find, and I used my ability on every single floor. So now I'm gonna die on floor 11, and we'll see how much Ichor I made in 10 floors. And that's like the bare minimum, because a lot of people can't really make it past floor 10 solo, I'm sure. But this will prove that simply just going to past floor 10 will get you a good amount. Here, come here, Poppy. Take me. How much did I make? So that's about 350 Ichor for 10 floors. It's just 10 floors, and you get more the further you go due to there being more machines. But look right here. 35 research capsules, 70 Ichor. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's just as much as I would have gotten for surviving 10 floors. So, you know, you should still be picking up the research capsules. They give you a good amount, and machines, of course, are the main contributor. You're going to want to be doing machines all the time. So this is why solos are just so effective, and also you can go at your own pace, so you can make sure you get every capsule, or you use your ability every floor, things like that. If you went further than this, which you probably can, you would definitely get more Ichor. And altogether, I got an extra 50 Ichor because I played a tune that had an active ability. Because I'm getting 5 per floor and there's 10 floors. Technically, I got 55 actually. So, you should definitely be playing a tune that can use their active ability to give you money. But yeah, that's my guide to farming Ichor. I'll put some of like my solos where I got further on the screen to the end results. Those are your ways to get Ichor. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. Please subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 50k now. That's my next milestone. Don't know if we'll make it anytime soon, but here's to hoping. Anyway, thank you. Bye-bye.